Welcome back, you filthy exiles. We just had news drop. Literally, I logged in and yeah, so we've got this update on the GGG website. Changes to the Path of Exile account system. So I thought I'd read through in the live, and yeah, so there's some significant changes coming. So basically, it reads to, in order to support the Path of Exile 1 and 2 sharing microtransactions, as well as crossplay. So for those of you who didn't know, with Path of Exile 2, crossplay will be a thing moving forwards, and it's supported across all platforms for Path of Exile 2. It appears they've made some changes to their account system, which we knew they were doing because this was part of why the game was delayed. And these are the changes that are going to be coming out in the patch. So basically, we're getting a discriminator at the end of your character. So moving forwards, you're going to get this little number on the end of your name moving forwards. So that essentially, yeah, they can organize the accounts. So basically, they've got here one of the annoying problems that they previously had was creating new accounts with the name that you wanted. And this happened to me many times where you get a conflict with so many accounts. Now, players often had to try 10 times or more to get the name that they wanted that wasn't taken. And with more players coming in, this makes sense to address moving forwards, because with more players means a lot of naming conflicts. So since they are merging all platform accounts into a single account system, they had to deal with these conflicts. So we have decided, or they have decided, to add a discriminator. So basically, per the account, you get a individual number per the account, and then you can have whatever name under that account, and then it'll default up to the account name, and it'll just be a character name that's under that account. It's like a hierarchy system, which is pretty good. So that's one of the issues that I mentioned, which is why we didn't get access to Path of Exile 2 as early as we wanted to. Now, the next thing they go into detail on is the introduction of sub-accounts. So the next big change that they want to make is exactly that, of that word. There'll be many players who have previously created an account on the console platform as well as PC. These accounts, or these players, can now merge these accounts together. So if you are playing on multi-platform, you can get both your accounts on the same platform moving forwards. It asks the question here is, are we going to get a platform merge for Path of Exile 1 as well? And I suspect, and maybe as we read through this further, that we might actually get exactly that. When merging accounts, both sub-accounts will still exist and have their characters listed separately. Which account you are currently using can be selected with the account selection box at the top of the character window. So we're getting this new box here when you log in the login screen, just as you go into character select. Now, microtransactions, this was one of the things that they also mentioned. The microtransactions purchased on an account are still associated with the individual sub-account, which is the individual sub-accounts in here. If you previously had an account on one of the console realms and also an account on the PC with purchases on both, then you can ask support to move them into a single sub-account. Characters cannot be transferred between sub-accounts, so you should only do this if you do not intend to use the microtransactions on the sub-account anymore, as it's stated here. In the description below, I'll put a link to the support inbox or support help desk contact, which I've had to use once before. And yeah, if you're going to do that, then definitely I'll put the info below. Any purchases made on the PlayStation platform cannot be used on other platforms. The purchases made on other platforms cannot be used on the PlayStation platform. We sort of knew this with the Sony account debacle with Helldivers 2. And this looks like one of the limitations, which came up in a previous interview, that they would potentially have issues with Sony. So it looks like that's just a situation where Sony just wants to protect their interest and their bank balance. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining. Merging other platform accounts. Path of Exile accounts have always been able to support logging in from multiple PC-based platforms to the same account. But we are also now allowing you to merge separate accounts that were created on different PC platforms. So that'll mean like Epic Store is one of them as an example. So you can amalgamate Steam and Epic Store. If you previously unintentionally created multiple accounts on different platforms, you can now merge these accounts together. But note that you can only merge one account created from each platform. So that's going to be, I doubt other people have created multiple accounts if they're playing the game seriously on the platform over and over again. But if you have, then you're going to have to pick wisely. Downtime. To ensure this patch goes smoothly, Path of Exile will be unavailable for an extended period of time. We expect this process to take around 4 hours. So probably tomorrow or the day after, we're going to get a 4-hour downtime for a patch. I'm okay with that, sort of. I love playing Path of Exile. Hopefully it just happens while I'm at work. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's talk through the FAQs. Will I be able to play my Path of Exile 1 console characters on PC? No. While you can share the same account on Path of Exile 1 on console and PC, the characters will not be shared. This isn't the case with Path of Exile 2 though. You will be able to play that, and that's what the next thing. Yes, Path of Exile 2 characters can be played across any platform. After linking my Xbox and PC accounts, can I use microtransactions that were purchased on my Xbox account on my PC account and vice versa? Yes, but the default microtransactions on the two accounts will be in separate sub-accounts. So then you just have to switch between the sub-accounts, but they won't actually be amalgamated into one account. So you'll have to pick between the sub-accounts from what I can see here. And then you can also contact support, which is their contact details in there, which I'll put in the description below. What should I do if they link the wrong accounts together? You can contact support. I'd probably steer clear of that. I've had good experiences with support in the past on my account. If one of my secondary accounts gets banned or muted, will that affect my primary account? Yes. Oh shit. So if you've got an account that you merge into your existing accounts, you will F up your existing accounts. So don't do that. If it's banned or muted, leave it to the ether. If my account is permanently banned, will I be able to use it in Path of Exile 2? No. And there's one person that comes to mind that potentially that will apply to, so that sucks. Alright, so can I upgrade from a supporter pack purchased on console to a higher tier pack on PC? No, supporter packs on PC and console are considered to be in different packs, so you can't upgrade between the packs. You can still use microtransactions and points between the platforms on platforms for which sharing is allowed. After Path of Exile 2 launches in early access, will I be able to use the existing Path of Exile 1 account to play it? Yes, you'll be able to use the same Path of Exile 1 account to play Path of Exile 2. You would need to purchase a key to join early access though. And the last one, I logged into my account, I don't see my characters. In some cases, we had to merge two accounts together. Both accounts are still accessible. Use the sub-account selector at the top of the screen. This has occurred also due to various bugs in the past that have led to multiple accounts being created with the same login credential. If two accounts shared login credentials, then we merge the accounts together into sub-accounts on the same account. There are 6,124 accounts that were merged in this way. Hopefully nobody is one of the unlucky 6,124 accounts. There will also be some cases where two accounts share the same login credentials and not others. For example, two accounts share a Steam login, but one of the accounts also has a unique email address. In this case, the Steam login will be removed from the account that had the login methods connected, leaving both accounts accessible with different login methods. If you want to merge the accounts together, you can do this yourself, and they provide a link. There are 579 accounts that had login methods removed in this way. So yeah, there you go. Of those like 6,700 accounts, just hope that you're not one of them, and you're probably not going to have any complications, but otherwise just be wary of that stuff. Anyway, I'll put a link to this in the description. This came up on the main page today. Now, just addressing this in relation to the delay, for the people that did get upset about the delay, this is exactly what, I guess in an earlier video that I was talking about, where you need to get these back-end systems right. Had the game have went live with Path of Exile 2 early, this would have been a huge problem, and we probably all would have been pretty pissed off about the situation. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to like and sub. And yeah, as more information keeps making itself presentable and available, I will keep making videos. I was going to stream tonight, but my eyes are not doing too well. So probably tomorrow night. But anyway, I'll see you guys later and have a good one.